carry
I
this.
can't carry this.
What we can't deliver to the island of Arenway, sir. There's a siege
Fuck.
going on.
I was really looking forward to that pizza, dude.
My pizza.
There we go. Delivery.
Morris,
How
you'll have to
dare
make
you.
that pizza yourself with the siege subsystem downtime
All
activity.
right. Here we go. Crafting, right?
Yep, crafting. Let's see if you can make a pizza.
Dun 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 dun. dun. Oh, I failed. Who wants this ham and cheese sandwich I made?
My God.
God, what happened?
It became a calzone.
I can't calzone.
Guys, I was trying to make a pizza. I have macaroni and cheese.
How could this happen?
What happened?
Oh my God. So Dante, I need you to be concise with me and upfront. Have you been enjoying the module? And why not? Or why? It's nothing personal against the person running it. Our campaign is different from the module.
No, yeah. The last sort of couple of sessions have been all right, but I don't know. The story itself is just a bit like, bleh. But I mean, I've been enjoying the last sort of 2-3 sessions, but I presume that's because there's a lot more combat and I don't know, the story. Great group to play with and great DM, but yeah, just like the story itself and just what they're trying to get. I don't know, it doesn't feel like there's enough to like buy into the whole situation, and you just keep on thinking to yourself, why the fuck are we doing this? Or that's really dumb. Why would
Why are
we
we
do
doing
that?
something else?
Yeah.
Like, this would be so much more fun
Yeah.
if we were doing anything else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you mentioned something's missing. Tell me what that something is, if you can. You don't have to if you can't think of it.
I don't know. Part of me feels like they just haven't pulled it all together in sort of a way. I'm trying to think about how it, like, comparing it to other sort of three sort of book modules.
Like they have 3 different writers.
All of them do.
Yeah. I mean, like, for instance, I get why some people don't like the start of Stolen Fate, but I really enjoy Stolen Fate. Because I feel like there's a narrative going on there, and you're actively, like, the progression is like you can actively follow it, kind of thing, and you're like, sort of minor spoilers, I guess, or like you're slowly collecting these cards of fate, and you're like unraveling the sort of mystery of them. Whereas here it's just like, oh yeah, you're protecting the Verduran, but you're kind of going about it in a bit of a ass backwards way of like, yeah, I guess you guys should go out and, stop Rosodia's forces, and then, but Rosodia is going to attack your new home base, and yeah, it's like they just were like, oh, we should do all these things, and they just threw them on like paper, and then they were like, yep, looks good, and walked away. And it's like, well, there's no real through point here, guys. Come on.
There it is. That's what I was looking for. Thank you, Dante. Okay, that's satisfactory enough. Hi, Aaron.
He was
Hello.
Hello, sir. Iron, can you tell us, without spoiling the ending, what you feel Wardens of Wildwood is missing before we begin today?
Well, there's only 24 hours in a day. No.
We'll take a
There's
TLDR.
there is a significant cohesion that's missing.
Okay. I've been hearing that a lot.
Even if you watch shows that are very episodic in nature, there is some commonality throughout these series. Like even in books where that happens. This struggles with that in several places.
Okay. That's good.
But we've said all that already, so yes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna come right out and say it as the DM, without spoiling the ending up until this point. You guys haven't interacted or seen Rosodia at all in book 2. And she's the main villain. You literally have not fought Rosodia or engaged her since the event which triggered everything.
I think that can be fine for like a big villain, you know. You introduce to them, you're like, oh fuck, they're powerful. And then like it takes a while for you to get back and actually get to them.
Okay.
But yeah, I see what you mean also.
Okay. Tell me how powerful Rosodia actually is then.
You know what?
We haven't been shown any, so yeah, you're right there.
There you go. We haven't been shown.
The only indicator we have of like the danger is like our escape from the island.
Yeah. And that's only because she had the full might of the Wardens of Wildwood and the support of all the voters and the angry people who were still grieving over the events from a month ago. She riled them up and sicked them on you because they were looking for someone to blame. But we still haven't seen how powerful she is.
Use the power of the vote.
Yep. We also don't know what exactly brought her back. We have some ideas from your investigation and whatnot, but we don't know for certain who or what returned her to life as a Grave Knight. Okay. So, who wants to do a recap of what happened 2 months ago? Is it going to be Bramble?
I think it may be.
Yeah.
Well, Bramble, thank you for volunteering.
Ah, yes, of
Oh my
course.
God.
Of course, yes, of course. So, I believe you were all poised to actually assault the island of Arenway, which in my opinion, you should have done in Book 2. Would have made more sense to happen in Book 2, but you decided to build up that little makeshift town of Tarn Hill, which, by the way, does that matter at all now, children?
That was our choice, you know, we love doing that.
Ah, yes, of course, of course. All the NPC bonds that you made along the way that have strengthened you.
I feel empowered.
Yep. Name your favorite NPC from the 73.
Fuck. What's the house elf?
I'm with
Pasha.
Glitterbeak.
Pashov, yes, he's my favorite.
Glitterbeak,
rabbit.
okay. The rabbit.
Actually, you know what?
Leaping Heart.
Glitterbeak's a good point. Glitterbeak's a good point.
Yep. Okay,
He's got his own
Glitterbeak.
song.
Yep.
He's
That-
somewhat of a personal mentor of mine.
Everyone loved that song. Yep, yep. How about you, Dante? Favorite NPC?
Hard to choose
Yeah,
just one, right?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, probably Glitterbeak. Yeah,
Okay.
it's just, I think we just like fleshed out his character.
He had the best
so well.
song.
Yeah, and he had a
Yeah,
really
he's
great
a-
theme song, and
Yeah.
he was just a guy after my own heart, really.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
A
He's
raging
solitaire.
tyrannical capitalist.
He's still a wheelchair.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, he
Oh
did
my
do that.
god.
That might have been my favorite of his actions.
yeah.
God.
Hellfire missiles.
So, no one said Morga. I'm sorry to say, and that's the NPC that you've been around the most.
I mean, she's fine, you know, but she's not
Feeling
Glitterbeak.
wheelchairs from
She doesn't have an army of crows.
Okay. Yeah. All right. And I believe you're poised between two more events, which is Hunt the Hunters. Levy Leaping Heart has gone missing, and you need to find her. That's her personal quest. And the other one is the Root Moot, which is where all these spontaneously generating leshies of the island of Arenway come together to have their own Moot of Ages, or whatever the hell it is. So you know there's going to be a caber toss again. You know you get to relive all your glory from the initial part of the adventure.
Relive our glory days.
Yep. I'm sure they'll
We've really fallen off since then.
The flighting.
Oh yeah, the rap battle.
Yep.
Nice.
Which
I remember when we got eaten by that frog. That was nice.
The Hypnotoad? That was Acorn. Acorn got eaten by the
Oh no, he ate me too.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I miss Acorn. Do you guys miss Acorn?
Who knows? Maybe she'll be back for the finale. We don't know.
No, it's okay. No, it's all right.
She doesn't have to be, you know.
God.
Who's Acorn again?
Is that? Sorry, I forgot that character.
So
Yeah, never heard of him.
I believe you destroyed some of the most ancient wards and defenders of the island of Arenway that have existed since before or just right after Starfall. These ancient creatures, these dinosaurs in the water. I mean, One Chain Lightning pretty much.
Okay,
exploded.
that was their fault. They turned my friend into a squirrel.
Yeah. And one of you has. Oh, go ahead.
No.
They one of you has become the root speaker, and you've basically become like the Panama Canal director, where you can actually change the height of the water and everything and make a docking station for all these warships.
As to be the Panama Canal director.
Yes. And you just you make these docks for all the ships from where is it? Andoran and Taldor, just to take birth in the island of Arenway. It has never been sieged in this way before. You are breaking new ground. And you broke the entire Druid military, as I understand it, before the new troop rules were released in NPC Core, which would have helped them immensely.
Yes, it would have.
And
Or nothing if not helpful.
Yes. Speaking of being helpful, you have decided as a whole that your policy is execution, not prisoner, for these druids. I remember that. So your troops will not be taking prisoners. They will be dispensing justice as you see fit, that these druids have violated the natural order, and they are to be cleansed from the forest. Similar to how Warcraft 3 Arthas just went around to all these houses and said, like, this entire city must be purged. Only with druids.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, that's us.
Champion of Regathiel. Yeah.
I identify as Arthas Menethil, but a crab.
Okay. Alright, sure. Yep. Arathel eating well tonight. All these druids, sending them to him for judgment. So, I have to ask, where are you going next? Is it going to be more destruction and, you know, like tearing down, or are you going to talk to these leshies?
I think the Leshies might be a nice change of pace.
We could do that.
Okay.
I was just about to say that.
But what if the Leshies don't agree with what you're doing? Does that mean...
Well, then I guess it's more violence.
Okay!
I have chain lightning ready again.
Candles,
Sure.
candles. Huh? What?
Yeah, it's your call. I mean... Alright, let me get the, because I can't have the integrated part of the module up, God forbid. That's part of the VTT. I mean, like,
You mean paizo forbid?
well, a lot of the developers turned into the bureaucracy parts of the company. They just don't understand how people play the game nowadays. Nor they understand that people with disabilities play the game, and some of those disabilities include vision and having certain things read to them. But that doesn't fit into their vision for the company, so we have to accept it. Alright, so you want the root moot, as I understand it.
Yes, please and thank you.
Okay. So, this is an excellent opportunity to earn more siege points. The Root Moot is a gathering of Leshies on the island of Arenway that lasts for at least 3 days and 3 nights. So, this is what you will be doing for the next 72 hours. It's going to take place inside of a huge ancient redwood that fell long ago, and it supposedly created a bridge between the isle and the opposite riverbank in the Verduran Forest. Why that is just coming to mind now as not an entry point for troops, who knows? But this is the place that they have decided to share that information with us. So as you get to the Redwood, you begin to see a certain Leshy. And they look back at you, and you recognize this Leshy as someone that you met during, and let me call you up here. Let me get everyone's thing out. There we go. Perfect. I had to transition us over. This flytrap Leshy looks a little different. Let's get her out here. Nope, can't show that. Art gallery. Blood.
Blood, blood, blood.
You remember
Flesh.
her?
Nope, never heard of her. Ugh.
She looked a little
Oh,
different
God.
before Rosodia took over, and you see the maggots crawling out of her head and everything, the missing eye, and for some reason, a cake made of bacon.
My favorite pastry.
And you see the little stitches on the other end with all these strange, like spore or fungal-like things growing out of her as she looks over to you and says, like, welcome. Welcome.
And you are?
I am Bloodsapper. You passed me over for, I forget the name. What was the name of the sport we played?
Oh,
Prismati.
fuck. American
Prismati.
football. I don't
No,
know.
Prismati, not American football. It was Prismati. You passed me over as your catcher.
Oh, yeah.
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 How many NPCs? I mean, people we've run into.
Hey, okay.
How
At
are
least this minion of Risodia isn't monologuing to us right away. That's like an improvement.
That's where the whole of the maggots are, that section of the brain.
Mm-hmm.
The monologuing section.
Exactly.
Rosidoia gifted me with a strip of
Oh, no.
bark from Idyllis, and she points to the side of her head.
Brain implant.
I now have the full power of the plane of wood.
That's cute. We have it as well without, having to mutilate ourselves. But hi.
Yeah, this is Davos.
Davos waves from the back lines and he says, like, still working on the wall.
Well, yeah. Can I ask why are you here to meet us?
I've come to challenge you, meddling fools. These things are beyond your control. I, the Blood Sapper, shall knock you all down.
I take out a duel disc. All right, it's time to duel.
Oh
Yes.
shit!
She takes out her little Beyblade or whatever.
Whoa.
Wait,
No.
which game are we playing?
I'd rather do Beyblade.
So,
This is now a shadow game.
she's a CR1 NPC. What's happening?
I look towards everyone, and I look towards the small creature. Morris is going to walk up to her and
I am
point.
the greatest foe you have ever faced. It's time to let her rip, and she takes out the Beyblade and it starts spinning at your face.
Oh,
Okay. I take out one of my my Dragon Bone arrows.
Uh-huh.
I think I one of my Bakugan.
Bakugan? Oh.
God.
This is a weird crossover.
Yu-Gi-Oh crossover, Beyblade, and Bakugan.
Yeah.
Wild.
Amazing. If it is just a game of like, if I see that this is just a game, I think what I'm gonna do is I'll take the bone arrow and on the arrowhead's tip, I'm gonna
Yeah.
spin it
Yeah.
so it remains spinning.
All right. The DC is 26 with the skill that you wish to use to try to impress Blood Sapper.
Sure, I'm gonna do I'm gonna do a spoof and acrobatics. Why not?
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
What was it again? 20?
26.
26. All right. Sha. Off by one. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. And she laughs at you. Ha! You pale in comparison to Rosadoya. She struggles
Whoa.
to say the name.
Ooh. Well, I've done all I can.
Okay.
Who wants to? I pick up my bow and arrow. Does anyone else want to try?
Not particularly.
Okay. I take my bow and arrow and strike at the top.
All right.
All right.
At the top, not at the fleshy.
Yeah, yeah. You do so, and all the Leshies behind her just look on in amazement. You have earned 2 negotiation points.
He was just playing around in that first one.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. What's the next thing?
The next thing is the next player.
All right. Show me your top.
Show me your
Whatever this
moves.
is. Show your move.
What skills can we use?
You may use any skill to impress her. DC 26. And I'll give you 2 tries like I did Morris.
I will craft my own Beyblade in front of her.
Oh,
What is this?
okay.
Whoa.
Yeah.
A custom Beyblade.
Custom
That failed as
Beyblade.
well by 1.
Oh my god. You try to put too many stickers on the side and it won't spin.
No.
It's too heavy.
I'll start again from scratch.
All right. All right. That's 2 more negotiation points. You start with a more dynamic base to get it spinning and whatnot. And all the leshies start gathering around and start looking at you guys, getting good looks at you and whatnot, as Bloodsapper looks on with interest. Yep, you are at 4 negotiation points.
I think Athanor will like pick up a rock and try to intimidate it into becoming a
DC 26.
Ignor's going unga bunga mode.
Oh my!
No!
Everyone's going 25 for the first one.
No. I'm gonna use my hero point. Come on.
Okay. There it is.
Better.
Success. You have 5 negotiation points now, and she looks on and says, like, yes, yes. Show me your moves.
Show me your moves. Do we need more?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I will go. I will summon animal helpers. Two very proficient top spinning crabs
Yes.
will appear after about a minute of me summoning them,
All right.
and
One
I
of-
will hold the top and allow them to spin it for me
Okay. Okay.
with a nature check.
One of them has Jaden Yugi hair. The other one has
Whoa.
Zexel hair.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa. Who are these
Okay,
guys?
like a great blow.
That's
Get your
6.
game on.
You have 6 negotiation points.
This must be what hell is like.
Hell is a subsystem. So yeah, you generally impress the leshies, but more importantly, you seem to have gotten I've forgotten their name already. I was gonna say Blood Trapper. It's Bloodsapper, and you know, she reveals to you that Ruzadoya's gift wasn't just elemental power, but, as Bloodsapper discovered the hard way, contains some sort of corruption she's found.
Yeah.
And she starts to show you strange patches of lichen growing on her limbs, and says many of her companions have a similar affliction. She accepted the gift from Azodia, but lost control of the raw elemental power it contained.
Interesting.
And she will lead you to a lichen grove, warning you ahead of time that you'll face leshy warriors who've become overwhelmed by the same elemental power.
Can I do like a nature check on the lichen that's on this
Yes,
leshy
of course.
determine maybe its composition and everything?
Yep, DC 28 to learn
I
about
can do
this
that.
affliction.
I definitely can't do it.
Okay. So you begin looking her over, and it's just, it's so odd that everything that has had to do with Ruzadoya has been about fungus.
Yeah. I can't get a
She
read on
must
this
really
game.
like fungus.
Mm.
It's just not because she's a fun guy. Where did that come from?
Who said
Where did
that?
that come from?
Oh.
Also, I forgot
These
about that.
leshies.
Yeah, the leshies didn't like that one.
She's in the car. Boo.
Boo. Can I also?
Yes.
Is there any more information that we? Yeah.
Well, you didn't get any information, so yes, there's
Yeah.
more information.
Of
Go ahead.
course, there's more.
Okay.
Definitely.
Much better.
That is also a fail, but Athanor, you keep getting this sinking feeling in the back of your head like you know something.
I
Ah,
got too blind.
yep, that's fine. That's fine. I shall reveal dice roll.
2
Mm.
million.
As Palin begins to wander over, and he sort of realizes that this is leech lichen. Patches of petrified lichen grow on limbs and slowly eat away at flesh. Damage and the enfeebled condition caused by leech lichen can't be healed until the disease is removed, which is explaining what's happening to a Bloodsapper here. She can't heal. It's like
Oh.
Ruzadoya intentionally gave them this disease to cull the entire population of Leshies on the island of Arenway.
That's not good.
No, and this proves, more than anything, more than even what she was doing with outsiders, she does not even care for the natural-born denizens at all of the forest or the forest itself.
Probably stop her.
Yeah, if only we could find her.
Next time, we'll do it.
So do you want to be cured of that disease, or do you want to cool with it?
Well, I thought it was a gift. Ruzadoya told me it was a
Indeed.
gift. But
I mean, she did give it to you. I guess if you want to call it a gift, it's a gift.
I wrapped myself in bacon. I don't know why.
Maybe it's to protect yourself from the decomposing.
Seal in the flavor.
Yeah.
I mean, it is
people-
cured. Do you think
people
you would
wanna eat
cure yourself with
veggies.
cured meat?
Would you like to go on a 10-minute stroll with me?
So as long as we stay 2 meters apart at all time.
Okay. So yeah, Bloodsapper leads you on a 10-minute stroll to a nearby stream. And there are numerous ferns in the area that conceal a small clearing along the stream's bank from easy view. Bloodsapper and her friends sometimes meet here in secret, she tells you, and made decisions about their future. But now, strange petrified lichen grows on many of the rocks and plants in the area. What you have seen on her is happening to all of this part of the island, and it is spreading aggressively.
Interesting.
Carcatrix, is there anything we could do about that?
Is there?
Mm.
Can I inspect it as well? I don't know.
You may inspect the lichens.
I'll take a vial of the water just to see.
Okay. That's 2 people inspecting the lichen. Anyone else?
Yeah, I'll give it a look.
Okay. Now the hazard activates because 3 or more of you not infected with the disease are doing stuff.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, dang.
Exploratory actions.
Why is it a gorilla?
Ooh,
Wh- That's not what it is.
Yeah, it's a gorilla.
Why?
monkey. It's
Why?
why is it shaped
It's a
into a
monkey.
monkey?
I don't know. Is this how the magic works?
Where's the gorilla?
Is
What the
this?
fuck?
Look, I don't intend to explain everything that the developers had in mind. Mike Kimmel obviously knows what he's doing.
They formed into a monkey. It's a mech.
Yes.
Stealth for initiative, please.
Yeah,
Ah,
sure.
damn it.
Why not? All right, we're going to begin the encounter with the lurching lichen. 3 or more creatures not infected with lurching lichen enter the area of the hazard. And it lurches forward in the form of a gorilla, apparently.
Terrifying.
Yep. So, it's going to use 3 actions to move and travel towards you guys as you're all investigating the area. And I'm going to need each of you to give me a DC 31 reflex save or take
Oh,
19 bludgeoning damage. Why it does not say that it applies the leech lichen, I don't know.
I crit succeed because I'm that good.
Okay.
Reflex save.
It's
What's
31.
the DC?
Yeah.
31.
31.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yep. You only take exposure to Leech Lichen if you fail the DC 31.
Ethan, or I know you used your hero point earlier. Would you like the hero point now?
Nah, I'm pretty good at fort saves, so.
Okay. How about you, Palin?
I take the damage. I'm not going to spend a hero point for 19.
Okay. So from Athenor and Palin, I shall need a DC 28 Fortitude save. Athenor, you move immediately to stage 2. Palin, you're good.
Here, I'll give you my hero point for that natural one, dude.
All right, thanks, buddy.
Yeah. Cool. It's not a critical failure. Hopefully.
Yep. You do the saving throw. It is DC 28. So Athenor's okay.
Ooh, cool.
Palin, the huge mass of lichen is just encroaching on you and beginning to cover your bodies.
I'm not a fan.
My buddies.
Your buddies' buddies. Oh, it's
Your buddy's
Bonsai Buddy. Oh my
Oh.
god!
Yeah,
I'm
that
not a
works.
fan. I told you I'm not a fan.
Okay. So
This just
go,
happens sometimes.
go ahead. Give me that. Yeah. Missed by 1.
I missed. Oh,
Oh,
Is that disadvantage?
with advantage, I got a 10.
It's fortune effect. He did true
Yeah.
strike first.
Ew, 30 is a miss. Okay, that
is.
case. Interesting.
Yep.
That's my go.
It's infecting all the island and the Leshies, and the Leshies are going to spread it unless you guys do something. Morris.
Cool. First action.
Yeah.
T for target, obviously.
The monkey.
Strike with Rogue's Anthem. It's close enough, right?
Oh yeah. It's always going to be within 30 feet of you guys. That's how it works.
Okay. Do I just do the triple shot here, guy?
Might
I
as well.
think so.
Yeah. If only Davos was here, he could just suck it up.
All right, triple shot and active. So that means I need to 2 action double shot means that that's what I do.
Yep.
So first strike.
$27 is a miss.
Yep. Second one.
Mm-hmm. 35 is a hit.
Cool. We're gonna do damage. It's gonna be Slice Striker.
Damages. I take no
Oh.
damage.
Oh. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shit. All right.
I'm a hazard. I'm trivial.
Define
Okay.
Trivial.
Oh, Bramble, that's not fun.
No, it
Let's
isn't.
try one more time.
Some creatures or hazards are immune to certain types of damage. Enemies.
And for my last action, I'll do. It says a hazard, right?
It is a hazard, yes.
Can I attempt to do my roguish technique of diffusing a hazard?
That would take 2 actions.
Shit, I should have waited.
Yep.
All right,
Thievery will work.
Cool. Since we're in the no, let me not do that. I think
can-
for my last. Go ahead.
You can give me a survival, a thievery, a medicine, or nature as a 1 action as well.
I'll do a thievery as 1 action.
Okay.
DC announced or not announced?
DC will be 33 master. If you are instead expert, it will be DC 38.
Cool. Still up and higher, baby. Yep, there we go.
Yeah, you are indeed a master. And as Morris realizes that he cannot shoot the thing away because of its hardness, he begins scraping away at the lichen without being exposed to it, and he manages to weaken it.
This isn't a creature. This is something we have to take down a bit more smart. And that's my turn.
Okay, Carcatrix.
I will attempt the nature check.
Sure. Yeah. Expert is going to be DC 36. Master is going to be DC 32.
I am master, so what's the
DC 32. Or 31, excuse me.
success?
Yeah, success. As Carcatrix begins flashing together his little crab claws to conduct a natural remedy, which weakens the hazard. So you have 2 successes now.
And that was 2 actions?
That was 1 action, sir.
Oh, can I do it again?
You can, but it would be, not very. Yeah, it's all a matter of what kind of story you guys want to tell. If you want to just keep going like I roll really well at this, and you go right ahead.
Okay. Instead, then I will just cast ignition on it. See if fire helps.
Okay, yeah.
Fire.
Wait,
is it in melee with us?
It is always within 30 feet of you. That is how this hazard works.
Oh. I will just attack it with the ranged version.
Yep.
Miss.
Miss.
That is my turn.
Athanor. You seem to remember something from Keonan.
From Keonan?
Yeah. Didn't you grow up there, or did you grow up elsewhere? I'm forgetting.
No, I grew up there, yeah.
Yeah. It's just like you've had terrible plant creatures like this before. They live in your backyard.
Yeah. I think it's time to put it down.
Property value has fallen.
Property value's been pretty bad for a while now.
People would rather live in Rasmere.
Well, okay. Let's not get too.
Okay. All right.
Don't get too crazy.
What do I want to do to this thing? I'm gonna cast my own Sure Strike. And then I'm gonna use...
Are you sure? Please laugh.
Sorry about this. I have to answer something.
You're good.
It's weird because daylight savings is affected, differently around the world, and you'd think Discord would have responded, but that is a genuine question that's happening. Okay, so 40 is a hit. Let's get the damages here, and you did a cantrip along with it. It takes no damage from the cantrip.
Sick.
Yeah.
And that is everything I can do.
Yeah, so this is the first creature or object that you've seen Athanor hit that didn't really take it at all. All right, the monstrosity goes. I need a DC 31 reflex save from each of you.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Wait, this is a damaging effect, right?
Yes, it is definitely going to be a damaging effect.
Mine's 3 higher than I forgot my bulwark.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay, for those of you that failed your save, take full damage. For those of you that succeeded your save, take half damage. And for those of you who failed, I also need the DC 28 Fortitude save for the Leech Lichen. I really wish it was attached to the hazard.
But you said 28.
28. Otherwise, you will proceed to stage 1.
Would this give me the effect of immobilization, paralysis, or slowed?
Nope. It will be void damage and enfeebled.
Cool. Come on, Morris. What's going on, bud?
Yeah, I'm not seeing Leech Lichen anywhere in the compendium either. That's weird.
Well, I think I get stage 1 leech.
Same.
All right, so the first thing that's going to happen is you are going to take 3d6 void damage. And you're going to be enfeebled 1 for an entire day.
Gross.
As that same lichen is beginning to spread over Palin and Morris's skin. And Bloodsapper says, we're leech buddies now.
No.
Palin.
I will attempt one more time, and then I will flee the scene.
Okay. Alrighty, disintegrate. That's a hit.
Yes.
Now I have to give you a fortitude save for this hazard. Oh wow, how did Palin get near death from just like 2 hits?
I wasn't healed from the last game session.
Alright, success 38.
So it takes half damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then my last action, I will flee the scene.
No problem. So Palin is trying to get away. Alright, let's take half of this. Yeah. I take 23 damage. And as as you see Palin take flight, Morris, that disintegrate barely did anything.
Yep, I'm seeing that. Let's try another thievery check to dismantle this thing. I'm gonna be taking my yeah, I'll just take my little knife up and see which parts of this hazard I can take apart.
Okay.
There you are.
Alright, so
36.
36 is a success with your mastery of thievery, and you're beginning to scrape away more and more of the lichen. So that's 3 successes.
Okay. And I guess for my last actions.
That one only cost 1 action.
Okay, so it's 2 more remaining.
Yeah.
Sugar. I'm going to... Yeah, let's do this. I'm going to go into my inventory for 1 action, and my second action, I'm going to take out this. Where are ya? Where are ya?
I don't know. Where am I?
Potion of expedition retreat.
Uh-huh.
And then my last action, I'm going to interact with it and use it.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Carcatrix.
Gonna do some nature.
Okay.
Gonna re-roll that.
Okay.
Wait, is that a success? I forgot.
For your mastery...
Oh yeah, it's a 31.
It's a 31, yes.
I will re-roll that.
No sweat.
Ooh.
Oh.
Bad.
Carcatrix. something is deeply wrong. This isn't at all like Gorris's legacy or anything that you saw inside of his workshop. You don't think it's similarly manifested or anything. You're just drawing a blank.
Shit. I will then just do another ignition.
Ignition. That is a
A
hit.
hit. Let's see if it does any damage.
I take 7 damage.
Okay, that's
Mm-hmm.
it's my turn.
It's a little too damp, I think. Athenor. It's just
Alrighty.
eating at the back of your mind. You've seen something like this before.
Seen something like this before. I will. I'll use my hero plate to activate my personal legacy, which allows me to cast heroism for 1 action.
Sure.
And then I will. Can I try to remember or like make a recall knowledge check for what I'm trying to remember?
Sure, you can give me Forest Lore or Lore Keonin or something similar. Or Nature.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, will probably have to be nature.
You just can't place it. But you know it's something that's popped up before. Maybe a Morga knows?
And for my last action, I'm gonna try and put another hole in it.
Okay. Nice.
Rolling great today.
Guess what the Lycan is going to do? Give me a DC 31 reflex save as you see it flow like water past all of you and get Palin as well.
Got my bonus again.
Yeah. If you succeed, take half. Only if you fail the check are you exposed to the Lycan.
But you took no damage if you succeeded the reflex.
Success, the creature takes half damage. Critical success, the creature is unaffected. Failure, the creature takes full damage and is exposed to Leech Lycan. Critical failure, the creature takes double damage and is exposed to Leech Lycan. The results of the saving throw against Leech Lycan in this case are treated as 1 step worse. I just need Morris. I think Morris might be picking up his pizza that was
Oh,
delivered.
Yeah, I was. What
That's
what
okay.
save am I making? Reflex
DC.
or
Yep. DC 31 reflex, sir. Ooh,
Cool.
doesn't touch you. So, Palin, at the end of this round, you will be seeing whether you drop to stage 2 or you free yourself of the Leech Lycan.
First action, I'm going to move away again.
Mm-hmm.
Second action, I'm going to pull out a potion. Third action, potion.
Okay. You heal it for 33?
The saving throw now?
Yep, the saving throw is DC 28 again, Fortitude. I didn't even think you guys would have needed an encounter map for this. You usually plow through everything. Success! So, you're no longer on stage 1,
hooray?
but then you realize can't be healed until the disease is removed. So I'm gonna need you to give me back that 33.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. That is one of the tenets of the disease and why it's so deadly.
We go.
All right, Morris.
So my first action has to be me running because of the
Okay.
fleeing condition off of this. So with 70 feet, I'm gonna rush past the creature.
Mm-hmm.
Second action, I'm gonna T for targeting it, and I'm going to try to strike with a corrosive arrow and see if that makes a difference. I'm not gonna do triple shot this time. I'm just gonna do regular. And because I'm 70 feet away, I don't do volley.
That's it.
Damages.
And damages.
Alright, why is corrosive arrow not there? I think it's an actor, right? No,
Yeah.
it's not. So Vine, we have Vine. I'll just look it up real quick.
No sweat.
Corrosive ammunition.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I'll do 1d8 persistent acid damage. So damage.
We need certain things added to the compendium. I take no damage. And persistent
Cool.
acid is on.
Cool. And the last thing I'll do is I'm going to recall knowledge forest lore and see if I can
Sure.
disassemble this a little faster.
Mm.
Blind DC?
The DC is going to be 31.
Fuck.
You're not sure you can place it either.
It's all good.
So that's Athenor, Carcatrix, and Morris have no idea of this thing's origin. Carcatrix.
And then, fort save for myself because I'm diseased, right?
Correct. DC 28 to see if you drop down to stage 2. Alright, you shake off going into stage 2 of the leech lichen disease. However, remember you cannot get back any HP or any healing
Understood.
of any kind until it is removed. Carcatrix.
Okay.
I will try more nature.
Ah, the brain fart is real.
Man, we are just rolling so well.
I will try again with nature.
Okay. As long as it's not a crit fail, I can let you roll again. 32.
That's a success.
That is a success, yes. So you're looking at this thing, you create another concoction to stop it, and with 4 successes, the entirety of the infection dies and releases its stranglehold on the land.
Amazing.
Well, Leshies come over to you and say, like, wow, that was amazing.
Are they still infected by this
Oh,
disease?
Yeah, they're still affected. Athenor touches Palin, and even that doesn't work.
Alright. I'm gonna take the time to look at my own self now and do forest lore.
Yeah, force lore.
31 was it?
31. Ah, so something very powerful having to do with plants probably created this this very unique monstrosity that you've just bested. Something that spreads throughout the land very quickly, like a disease or an infection. Something probably not of this plane. And it's possible it could have been Civic, or it could have been another planar traveler. But you think, now that you understand more about it and putting together what Palin initially told you about it with his arcana, the two of you can work to find a cure within the next day. So both you and all the Leshies can be cured.
Awesome. You give this information to everyone. Like, I think I may have found the solution. Just need a day.
Okay.
And I'll start prepping that.
Okay. So at this point, a Leshy mob has formed.
What do you want?
So we want to see. We want to see.
All right, if you're gonna watch, you're gonna help, right?
The mob.
I mean that.
Yeah, they'll help. There we
All right.
go. Yeah. They seem helpful.
I need you to grab this. I need 4 stems of this root.
Yep.
I need
One
these
person
juniper berries for taste.
reaches over to one of their Leshy buddies, rips off his
No,
limb and hands it to you. Here you go.
I need
Another begins picking berries off another one and handing it to you.
juniper. I need some basic oils, and no, do not press your Leshy friend down for oils.
Yeah, they begin retrieving the elements for you.
Thank you. I'll keep Morris busy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just have a general sweeping look around this sort of grove area, see if I can find anything interesting.
No sweat. As you do that, and you're ready to help them, Bloodsapper gives you a present.
Here you go, more disease.
Oh my god, no. Just like, I gave you the flu. Prepare to be sick for a whole month.
What'd she give us?
She gave you... it's not
Sounds
there
like-
anymore.
Sorry.
It's okay.
And she gave us 2. Where are they? And medallions. That didn't go.
Yep, there you go.
Oh,
Good-
very
Good
cool.
for fear. Yep. So while you're getting all that together, Athenor is doing a perception, a layout of the land.
Yep.
Yeah, now that the infection has loosened its hold on the island, you start to see like the lichen fading away and whatnot. You can see evidence of what has appeared to be tampering, and some strange indentations, like parts of this creature were brought in off of the island and deliberately planted here.
Creepy.
Yeah. It's feeling very familiar to you as you pick something up off the ground that's covered in earth, and you begin, taking your thumb and, polishing away the dirt and whatnot. And what you see is what appears to be a bisected tree on the symbol.
Oh. I mean, I think I'm not like in person. I think I know what this is, but could I make like a religion check?
Sure. DC 15 to find out what the religious iconography means. You're absolutely certain it's a tree raiser symbol.
Yeah.
In fact, you now remember why it's been eating at you ever since you stepped on the island of Arenway. What's been mentioned about the elves of Keonan in Rizadoya's speech seems a little too targeted now. And you kind of begin to remember some of the propaganda of Tree Raiser and what his teachings are, especially that one of the caves on the island of Arenway has to deal with sealing away similar, like spores, which are also known to be under Tree Raiser's jurisdiction, not just Zibix. And you start to piece together, like a little bit more of the puzzle, going like, why is this more of a coincidence? No more of a coincidence now. Why do these coincidences keep happening?
Maybe. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, okay.
So the gears are turning in Athenor's head, and he's going like, I have to tell Queen Talandia.
Yeah.
Brain Thenor.
Brain smite.
Wait, does that? Oh, that would be kind of cool.
What, brain smite?
No, well, yeah, that, but also, I wonder if this.
Doesn't he already do that with the imaginary weapon?
Yeah,
Oh
that's
yeah.
true. I wonder if if Tree Raiser has something to do with Residoyle.
And all the Leshies gasp and they go like, why did you mention his name?
He big bad.
Yeah, well, I found his symbol here, and so and you said this was a gift.
It was Residoya.
Yeah.
Why would she have such a terrible thing?
Well,
evil attracts evil.
Yeah, I mean, she's not exactly a good person. I mean, she's undead, so there's that.
They just look on, awaiting further orders. Because at this point, they absolutely don't know what to do, and many of them have been told horror stories of this great ancient evil that nearly had corrupted the Asaurian stone of the elves of Keonan while they were on Castrovel.
Okay. Even more reason to get rid of Rusadoya.
Yeah. I'm going to tell them all the story. I'm going to sit down in front of all of them and get them all to sit down in an orderly sort of fashion and tell them stories about the evil thing, the evil stuff Rusadoya has done.
Oh. Well, that's what. But Residoya is friend of the forest and protector of the Verduran. Why would she do these things?
Because she's just now fundamentally evil. She doesn't really care about you. She poisoned you, in fact.
One of them raises her hand and says, I thought we didn't use alignment anymore.
Well,
it's not a matter
complicated.
Okay. We were literally called into existence less than a week ago. We don't know how these things work.
Yeah, fair, very fair. Yeah, she essentially just tried to poison you all by giving you this. I point to the sort of remnants of monstrosity and sort of saying, yeah, you know, she's not exactly good.
Well, why don't you just ask her to stop?
Uh,
Yeah, if only
continue
it
with the
was that
medicine.
easy. Yeah.
I'll give it a shot.
Okay. I mean, it's always best to talk these things out.
I think I think that becoming a grave knight fundamentally corrupted Rizadoya.
Ooh,
And
corrupted.
ever since then, she's been on a personal sort of vendetta against anybody that opposes her, and she will stop at nothing to achieve her goals, whether that means the destruction of the entire Verduran itself.
Oh, they all moan and coo and just like huddle down and go like, no, that's our home.
Yeah,
We live there.
obviously, yeah.
Wait.
We're chilling there.
But why would politicians destroy their own home? It doesn't make sense.
Jesus.
Oh god, this is getting too real.
I was told you don't shit where you live. You don't shit where you
but
eat.
There you go. There
She
you go.
definitely does.
Oh shit. You live.
I hope I have shit where I live. I have with like good shit without, you know, feel like I'm weird.
You don't shit where you eat. I mean, like that's.
There you go.
We were taught that day one. We're not even that old.
Yeah,
I'm one day
well,
old and I was taught that today.
I learned
Well,
that shit immediately, dude.
Yeah. Arizadoy doesn't say it that way, and
Maybe-
unfortunately,
Maybe she's
We,
missing something.
what a frontal lobe.
And Blood Sapper just goes like, huh?
Yeah.
The
what's
big
that?
hole in the head and the big lobotomized scar from the bark. What? Even I know that's wrong.
No, she maybe she is missing something, but she's fundamentally beyond saving at this point, and so our goal will ultimately be to rid the Verduran of her and her forces. That's
In an
why
election?
We sieged the Isle. Oh, it's long past that, little ones. I wish you were here for the election. Maybe you could have swayed the tide, but
Aw,
the time for talking is long over.
that's so sad. Was she your friend? Did you know her before?
She was an acquaintance. Yeah. But she unfortunately she died, and yeah, and then she died in an attack on the druids, and unfortunately she rose again as what she is now.
That's so sad. Did she choose to become this, or was it forced on her?
It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Who knows? I don't think. I imagine from what Athanor sort of knows about Grave Knights, he imagines that it's not a willing thing anybody chooses to go through. But I'm not 100% sure. She's a bit of a different kind of Grave Knight. Usually they're undead, whereas she's more plantish. Yeah, I don't know.
No. Are there specific people who make plant undead?
I mean, the Tree Razor does, yes.
Oh.
you know. So I would steer clear of there. I mean, it's pretty hard to. They're way down the bottom of the map. Down. Yeah, pretty far actually. But yeah.
So at this point, this Leshy will come forward, addressing himself as Trunk Like Thunder. And he asks all of you to stay a while and share a meal with them. And you can
That's a
see,
cool design.
yeah, he's taller than the other Leshies. He's a redwood Leshy.
It's a big boy.
Mm-hmm. So are you going to share a repast?
Sure, why not?
Okay. Yep, they give you all fresh produce and what, nothing from the corrupted grove that you just saved or whatnot, but, regular good food. And they begin sharing with you their stories, and you begin to realize that even though these Leshies haven't had a very long life at first, they've made the moments with each other, meaningful. And each of their stories seems to contain a lesson. And you can already tell that Trunk Like Thunder is much less militant than Bloodsapper, but he still seems kind of wary of you guys. He wants to hear a little bit more about each of you, starting with Carcatrix. He wants to know what are the consequences of joining or opposing the Knights of the Old Oath.
It doesn't want to tell you.
That's okay. I will never force a player to give an answer. Also, he may have stepped away.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe.
He's typing some notes.
Oh, maybe his mic died.
Whoopsies.
Or maybe the computer melted again.
Could be.
Yeah. So how about you, Palin? What are the consequences?
Of joining us versus opposing us?
Yeah. He wants to know straight up. What's your deal?
Well.
Well, if you join us, you get to join all the other people who are opposed to being murdered.
My mic
We
broke. I'm
work
back.
together.
No sweat.
If you go against us, then I guess we have to try and stop you from killing us.
Oh. What if we don't try to kill you, though?
I'm like dying right now. What are you talking about?
Oh, well. Oh my god. Alright. Sure. Carcatrix, the consequences of joining or opposing the Knights of the Old Oath, please.
Joining us would give a place in the time that is to come, as we are currently winning against Rizodia.
Oh.
Joining Rizodia, well, she has proven her cause and everything she's working towards to be bad and abhorrent. So we would have to stop that. I suppose there is the neutral road, but you would be ignoring a plight that might destroy the entire forest.
We couldn't do that. I mean, the whole reason we rallied behind Ruzidoya was because we wanted to save the forest. We trusted her. If we put that same trust in you, how do we know that you're not the same like her or trying to do something, that's bad for the Verduran. And he kind of struggles with the question, what is trust?
I have nothing here with me that could prove it to you outright, but our actions so far, if you were to learn of them, I think would prove the point nicely.
Okay. All right, now let's hear from Tony. The consequences of joining or opposing the Knights of the Old Oath.
I'll say this, and Morris's voice get like real deep. You joining with Rosadoya only means the end for what you know of these beautiful lands by Isle of Arenway, to the green folk, to the people you care about who want to have a better tomorrow. Because at this point, we're not stopping for anything. We are going to make sure that this place stays safe. We've seen too much heartache and we've seen too much bloodshed for a passive action to dictate how we interact with Rosadoya and whoever resurrected her.
Oh, you still don't know? It sounds...
We have theories.
It sounds like you need to take one of those theories now and be certain. Especially if you're going to justify what you're doing here today. From what I've heard, anyway. I'm not
and Morris takes... Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Morris takes out the broken symbol of Gozra that he still has from that encounter with the carriages.
Yeah.
And puts it down on the ground.
Oh, they all reach out to it and they go like, no, it's broken. No.
The people who worshipped Gozra were trying to flee Rosadoya. And she had no qualm or care or compassion for their lives when she took them.
Oh.
So whoever is leading Rosadoya on this great crusade that she's on, I don't care who it is. We're going to make sure that we end them before anyone else gets hurt.
He looks down at the holy symbol and nods. This story, this inspires trust in me. I think this is what trust is.
And Morris takes it back up and says, I feel like maybe your people may not be willing to fight right now.
No, we're willing to fight.
Maybe. You sure?
Wait, we're a mob. We're a mob, yeah, we're Ray.
Then know this. What we take on is not just for the betterment of you and your Leshy friends. It's for the betterment of those outside this force as well. The Verduran needs to be protected before the rest of this capital, this continent, is taken over by whatever Rosadoya is putting forward.
So, the Verduran's safety and responsibility isn't just for its denizens, it's for those that live outside of it too?
The Verduran is such a fantastic area, and I feel like any small ecological change here has a huger impact on everything around us.
Oh.
And I want to make sure that the people around us know that this area, what we call the Verduran Forest, has a right to be independent.
Oh, Tony, take a hero point for all that. I like that.
Cool.
Athenor, the consequences of joining or opposing the Knights of the Old Oath, please.
Oh, okay.
And take out the Avathriel symbol. It's just like, you do work for us now.
Yeah. Yeah, essentially. This forest means a lot to you all, right?
Well,
You know,
it-
it's
we-
your it's
we
your
were born
home.
here.
It's where you were born. It's likely where many of you will end up being laid to rest. And Rizadoya, as I said, Rizadoya would see this entire forest burn if she wasn't at the helm of things. Where our views aren't so simplistic and single-minded. We're far more open to reason and willing to compromise. We've compromised on so many things already, and you know, we, if anything, the Knights have always put the people of the Verduran first and foremost. I mean, it's why we're all here talking to you guys. We're trying to free this isle of Rizadoya's reign. You know, this is her last foothold, and I am beyond confident that you all understand how evil, you know, and a sort of gesture towards what's left of the monstrosity. You know how evil and corrupted she's become to, you know, sick something like this onto you all. You know, you didn't deserve this. You're all, you know, young, like you're all new leshies. Why did you deserve such a fate? You know, to be corrupted by such, you know, evil.
Is that not the
you could-
world? Trunk Like Thunder says.
Parts of the world, sure, but you know, with the night, you know, the knights aren't here to command every single move of yours and to dominate you. You know, this is your home as much as it is ours, and we're not here to, you know, keep you under our thumb and to make you obey every order. And, you know, sure, we can try and see reasons, but at the end of the day, we will always have differences. You know, we're different creatures after all. And so at the end of the day, the knights are here to make the Verduran a better place. Rizador just wants to see chaos and destruction, and honestly, I don't, you know, whatever is left of Rizadoya after she became a Grave Knight isn't something that any of you want to be involved in, and would only lead to your inevitable destruction.
Ah, so there is something missing from her.
Yeah, there is something missing.
And you see Trunk Like Thunder kind of think for a moment, starting to think of a story. Do you remember the day you first met her? What was she like?
I'm, to be honest, she was always angry at the world, and that, you know, she ultimately wasn't interested in the good things of the Verduran. She only cared about what mattered to her and the importance of her own quest, as opposed to enjoying the what was it called? Oh god, it's been so long.
The Moot of Ages?
The Moot of Ages. Yeah.
Yeah?
She wasn't, you know, I understand that I can be zealous myself, but there was a whole different level to her, and ultimately her concerns weren't for the entire Verduran, they were for her own needs and wants.
So she's fulfilling a personal vendetta. Okay. So she's no different than any other bandit.
Yeah, and in fact, she is less than a bandit because she is so willing to sacrifice to sacrifice her own people to corruption in order to achieve her goals.
Okay. I think I understand now. We have to kill all the politicians. Do I have that right?
Except Glitterbeak.
Yeah, not all the politicians, just this specific one. Otherwise,
Okay.
the
So what we're doing, we're planning an assassination.
Sure.
Sure, why not? Sure.
Okay.
If you
Okay.
think you're up to the
Okay.
challenge
All right.
of assassinating Rizadoya, then be our guest.
If this is what it takes to save the Verduran, we must assassinate Rizadoya and keep her from achieving her agenda. I believe I know what trust is. Trust is agreeing to kill someone with your friends.
I mean, that's not
Yes.
harshly wrong.
I mean, yeah.
Ian's
look,
like,
the
"Oh, no."
logic is there. The logic is there. Look, it's trust is a bond, and if you truly believe that assassinating Rizadoya is your purpose, then I won't stop you from that, and but I would.
So Rizadoya
caution...
had no bonds with the forest or anyone?
He had a sister.
A sister? So they grew apart.
We talked to the sister, and she feels like whoever her sister was, whoever Rizadoya was, is no longer there.
Well, she's confused then, and alone. You must have been really good friends to be with her during that hard time.
We ensured that she had someone to talk to about any of this.
You're such
not
good
easy.
friends. Trust is being able to talk to your friends. Alright, I think Athenor, you deserve a hero point for that as well. Now, if you would like, I think you have automatically succeeded in showing evidence of your wisdom and restraint and ability to act as stewards and protectors of the community and environment. So, I'm not even going to ask for checks. I don't think that part is in question. You guys know what your mission is, and you managed to talk to someone who has their own reaction to the world around them and managed to talk with them about it. That was more convincing to me than rolling dice. So yeah, Trunk Like Thunder says, like, you've earned my trust. Here, I want you to have this.
Whoa, what's this?
A broken plate,
Wait a second.
a shovel, a wand of hydraulic torrent, rank 4, and this shiny coin.
A shovel.
You keep it shiny. I'll put it all into our chests, but
Yeah.
Why is
I
the
take-
shovel called the Wasp Whacker?
I love that.
I take the porcelain plate and I take out the other 5 I have in my inventory.
That can make a complete set. A set worth
And I start-
5,000 gold pieces.
Whoa. And I align them.
Yep.
Since the only piece was missing is possibly here.
Yeah.
Guys,
Yes.
You've assembled Exodia.
Yes.
Oh, wrong.
if I'm not mistaken, this was supposed to. This was supposed to give us a location, right?
That's the wrong plates.
No,
Those
that's
are-
Wrong.
That was from book 2.
Well-
No.
Different set of
I'm a
plates.
fucking idiot,
Wrong
guys.
plates.
Guys, look. I'm an idiot. Look.
Oh my God.
Different set of plates.
Different set of plates. Yes.
Yeah. Can I look at the coin and the shovel and see if there's anything special about them?
Yep. The wand says Selene Summoning Stick, which probably means the Selene River.
Interesting. A shiny coin?
Please keep it shiny, is what's inscribed on it.
I'm gonna rub it.
You rub it. Oh, shiny.
I am a no. Gonna
God.
hope there's a genie come out of there.
Well, thank you, Chunk Like Thunder. This is very generous of you.
No, it was generous of you to tell us your story. Something like that. You've changed us. Maybe for the better, but you've changed us forever.
Are you now going to become SEAL Team 6? Is that what you're telling me?
Maybe. I don't
Maybe.
know. Maybe that's what happens. Maybe.
Okay.
Well,
I'm
useful
I'm
host.
glad that, yeah.
As
Still
you
have
hear,
us here for another
slow-
24 hours.
yep, you hear slow clapping from behind you as a woman's voice says, "Very endearing."
I turn around.
It is a female member of the Wildwood Sentries.
Endearing, you say?
Yes, and then a male human comes out as well, who is also a sentry, and says, like, "Very compelling."
Compelling enough for you to join us in this venture?
Compelling enough for us to destroy you.
That's a shame.
Oh boy.
You are welcome to try, as many have, and many will in the future.
What do you mean, many will in the future? What are you talking about?
Many
We
will
see the
try.
future.
Yeah.
We see the future.
You think you're getting out of this alive?
You're telling
Bad
me
mistaken.
that you've seen the future, like Invincible, and we're
Yes.
not in it, like Conquest.
Yes.
Yeah,
That is what we're telling you.
Well,
Make
I
ready
think.
for our arrival, worms.
Oh my God. Well, I think you should make ready for our gigantic possum who's going to wreck you.
Oh yeah, he makes it.
I got a really cool gif of that where there it
Yeah.
is.
Make ready for our arrival.
Stands ready for my arrival, chat.
That's perfect. I love that. So yeah, these let's get this. Let me see.
What the hell is that thing? Is that a possum?
That's a big possum.
It's a big,
A big ball.
possum.
We fed it temptations, but instead of giving it 2 temptations a day, we gave it the whole package.
You're not meant to overfeed them.
That's crazy. I just rolled a 1 on initiative. I'm gonna fucking scream.
No.
No. You're
Oh,
still
use your hero point.
Nah. Keep it for a disease roll from this fucking possum.
disease.
feel-
Not
I feel
everything
like
is
that happens.
diseased.
But nah, you know what? True, but I'm not gonna risk that.
Okay.
You know what? I will take it. I will take the hero point now.
Okay. Okay, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh no, I have my hero point from today.
Why
Keep
does
your
that
hero point.
possum
Yeah,
have such an
I've also
epic
got one
name?
too, bro.
Yeah, hold your hero point. I still have one from today.
Ian says
Oh,
you
that's
should
better.
feed
That's better.
you should feed the possum a Snickers.
You're not you when you're hungry.
I'll feed it a nice snack.
My fist.
My fist. The claw.
The claw. Why are we making Toy Story 5, Pixar? Why are you doing this? You have many other avenues to
Are they
take.
making another one?
They are.
Fuck me.
It's called The Quest for More Money.
What?
Do something else. Literally anything else.
I see this is the prime opportunity to attack you. 2 of you are crippled. Oh, go away, Loden. We don't want you here.
Oh, Loden, no.
We'll pick those 2 off first, while the gigantic possum, which we've named Kavondradon, will
Gesundheit.
thank you, will devour Athenor and your druid. We'll wrap things up pretty nicely, and Rosidoya will proclaim us heroes of the Wildwood. I guess we're the real Wardens of Wildwood today.
You know how many speeches like that we've heard in very recent time?
Ah, but none of them were me.
What are you gonna do? Fireball?
I could.
Your-
Let me look under
your
spells. I do have third
giant
rank spells.
possum is Frightened 1, by the way.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Me.
Meep.
Oh, it's frightened. Good. Thank you.
Yep.
Well, that possum's gonna die, gang. I don't know what to tell you.
This one, the male is going to shout out to Athenor, surrender! And I promise you a painless death.
I'm going to sunder you in half with my sword. You will like be here in your entire life will flash before I bring down a cosmic level of power upon your head.
Well, I'll believe that when I see it. And he's
Someone
going...
give me haste.
He's going to first action take out his composite longbow because he was slow clapping at you. And then he's going to fire an arrow at Athenor and miss. And he's going to fire another arrow at Athenor and critically miss. And go like, he's not even dodging. What the hell is this? It's just bouncing
What's
off
going
of him.
on?
Palin with 1 HP and the disease that doesn't let him heal people.
I have 3 HP. That's 3
Run
times
away.
what you said.
3 times what you need.
I'm going to move back, and I'll see if I have something that reaches.
Okay.
Does 500 feet count?
Yeah,
Targeting the
oh
possum
my.
first.
Yeah. That'll
They
hit
must
all of
admit
them.
Chain lightning has a stupid range.
Yep.
My brother in chain lightning.
I'd love to
Let's-
see it.
Let's see if we can do this. Let me shift, let me shift, let me shift, let me select Palin. Yep. So they need to give you reflex saves. Success.
They all
Success.
succeed, but they all
Yep.
take damage.
Yep, they're gonna take half. Yeah. As you fry all 3 of them in the humongous arc of lightning that spreads. Morris, you've never seen that spell from Palin before. What happened?
He's stronger. I'm gonna
Stronger.
double shot, which turns into triple shot. So I'll start with the possum.
Kavadragon?
Rogue
Okay.
Phantom. Strike. Triple shot.
Kavadragon, the demon lord, hit by 1.
Vodragon, the demon lord.
Damage. He is Vadragon frightened?
He is frightened, yes.
So this will be a sneak attack
Ooh.
along with some critical, some weapon socialization.
Gonna stab. Damages.
And you get the no flanking debilitation.
Mm-hmm.
This creature's now. I should have said both creatures are both creatures that are below me in initiative are off guard
Okay.
as well.
Yeah.
One more time with Rogue's Anthem.
28 is a hit.
This is sneak attack because it's a thing.
21.
And then last action on that same one.
Okay. I'm gonna miss.
Miss. My final action this round. I'm
Wait a
going
minute.
to do recall knowledge. Sorry, what's up?
They had custom art. I'm sorry, I didn't see them here in the foliage.
Who are these guys?
Those are those guys.
Their art.
They're just not
Oh.
generics. They're very powerful.
Oh, they're special.
They're special,
Okay.
yeah. They're not
I was
just
like, huh.
they're not ordinary sentries, but they are the same exact stats, but with better art.
I see, I see.
Yeah, I'll just use
Well-
these tokens to track them.
Recall knowledge, nature on the giant demon.
No sweat. Here's the first one. Here's the second one. Ooh, this art is very good.
Oh, nice. It's a shame that he'll have to die.
What?
Blind GM roll on Kavatragon.
Kavatragon.
I don't know why I didn't go blind. Sorry.
That's okay, that's okay. So, from what you understand, the opossum, it's basically evolved like a Pokemon and have gotten very, very big after eating a lot of things. This one has a prehensile tail, and it can literally lift tree trunks out of the ground. The druids of Wildwood usually use them to de-stump an area. That's how strong they are.
Okay. Good to know. I'll explain a brief summary of what I heard.
It's my turn, Airly says. Well, Athenor,
They should be feared and damaged, right? The new tokens.
Oh, he's tracking it with the others. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
okay.
that's okay. I have fear. Wait. I thought they were applied just off guard, but if it's feared too, then they got it. Well, Athenor, I admit, the legends of your beauty are true. It's a shame I have to mar them. I will be known from this point forward as the woman who took down the man for the other woman.
That's a really bad title.
Critical hit!
No.
Yeah, she's the chosen one. Prepare yourself. As she does 39 damage, the most damage that any creature has done in the entire campaign to Athenor. And with her third action, the first was to take out the composite longbow because she was slow clapping. Second was to strike. Third action, she's going to take another arrow and say, "Such a pity to lose such beauty." Crit miss. Kavadragon. Kavadragon's going straight for the half-elf. And the first thing he's going to do is to Jaws with his second action. Hit by 0. For 15 piercing damages. And then he's going to take his tail and attempt to grab Morris. 32
We
is a-
need. Oh, God.
But he doesn't have the actions to grab you. Grasping Tail does not give him improved grab, so you only take 14.
Actually, hold on.
Yeah.
That's a hit by 2, right?
Correct.
No, it's gonna hit by 0 if I do that. Never mind.
Yes, sorry.
No, you're good.
Kavadragon.
I'll take my damage.
Yep.
Kavadragon.
Kavadragon. Do you think he's more intense than the ancient defenders of the aquatic pathways of the Verduran that you've already bested? Perhaps he is superior?
Maybe. Okay, So Athanor isn't health diseased, right?
No, he's not health diseased. He's fine.
But if you want to, like, drop something...
Lay my hands!
Land claws?
Lay my claws. And you get that bonus AC.
The bonus ACs.
Then... Should I keep up the... Yeah, why not? We're keeping up the theme. Chain lightning!
Oh no!
Zip, zip, zip.
Oh my god!
Oh, oops.
Why? Why did
They're
we group
big
up like
threats.
this? Yes. Oh,
Oh,
god.
that's big.
That is big. Let's see here. Success.
Successes.
Take half.
And that is my turn.
Oh, excuse me. Take half on these. I forgot. So now she's injured, and he's badly injured. Let me reflect that with... Yeah, he's down to that. And she is down to that. Sorry for the confusion, guys. They have awesome tokens, by the way.
Athanor, you must slay the mighty demon.
Yes. Noticing a foul demon in my mere presence.
Gavatragon.
Rodron. Oh, demon, you dare stand before me?
Oh, God.
Not Gavatragon.
Gavadradon. As
He
Airily
sliced it in half.
looks on in complete dismay and terror as she throws down her bow and says, I surrender and I have valuable information.
Look at that. But we told you. We saw the future.
You sure I can extract it from your quartered body?
Does the guy look like he's about to surrender?
No, of course not. Just the woman.
Oh, good. All right. I'm going to use defensive
I have
advantage.
2 more action.
Yeah, yeah, just how I like it.
Oh my god.
Which allows me to also
Second crit. Oh,
bonus
damn it. I
shield,
wanted to see the second
then-
crit.
Let's let it rip.
Come on.
Beyblade?
Show me the second crit.
Yeah, the Leshies cheer you on behind you and say, Beyblade, Beyblade. And it is indeed a crit. It's a crit.
Slice him in twain. Oh.
Yeah.
No, he survived.
2 HP.
Athanor, you let down the team.
Yeah, that would have been really cool.
2 HP.
All right.
He's probably going to die at the end of his turn.
Yeah, he will literally die at the end of his turn.
He'll have a moment to burn to death.
He's gonna drop his composite longbow and as an action take out his battle axe
Oh.
and say, like, before the fires of my life are burnt out, I shall end the scourge of the Verduran and bring pride to Rosadoya. Nothing to say for this man.
He's
Yeah.
just looking like, really,
Yeah.
bro?
Yeah, really, bro?
Hit.
Oh, he got a hit.
Wow, he actually hit. That's crazy.
13.
Crazy.
We're special. Third action, second attack. Miss. Alright. Moment of truth. Here it comes.
Come on. Yeah.
Palin, this woman has surrendered. Will you
Can
accept
we let
that?
us surround her? I'll delay action if she does something that's not surrendering. I'll cast.
Okay. Morris, this woman has surrendered. Do you accept
Okay.
that?
30 feet up.
Okay.
Me and Palin turn our lightning cannons toward
Oh my god!
surrender now or be destroyed.
I've already surrendered. I double surrender.
I withdraw my manacles and I attach it to her.
Okay, that's it. That's all she wrote. She
Is
don't
that
want
so
it.
hard?
It's just like, I don't know. Let's ask Athenor.
No,
Come on,
not at
come
all.
here.
Not at all, really.
Oh, that's a shame.
That was actually quite easy. Yeah, you didn't really
Shepard.
pose much of a threat. Just like, yoink.
All right. You have information. First of all,
Yes.
who are you?
My name is on another page.
On another page. All
Airly-
right. Anna.
My name is Airly Talltower, and over there are the remains of my husband, Garth Talltower.
That's a shame.
Yes, it is. I'm available now.
That's a shame. You're gonna have to discuss with us.
Morris
What
is
was
just like
going-
deadpanning her. and
Yeah,
just like, I
like-
don't care.
She's already moved on. Athenor is here.
That's a shame.
So she admits to readily falling in as a devotee of Ruzidoya, but she grew concerned when Ruzidoya began forcing elemental powers into her own followers, and she describes increasingly common incidents with which Ruzidoya sent her vicious bear allies to abduct her own allies when they refused. So they took people by force, even within the Wildwood. And if you press her for a description, she gives you the description of Grimmsnarl.
The Pokemon?
No. Your uplifted bear companion from Ember
Yeah, I
Brook?
know. I know.
Yeah,
I know.
it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm-
Sorry, Grimmsnarl?
Yeah, I'm not sure where Ruzidoya found him, or caught him in the tall grass, I'm not sure, or why she's willing to work with them, but he's certainly intimidating.
Yeah, that's Grimmsnarl's whole thing, apparently.
Yeah.
How'd you know we were here?
Well, that was easy. You could only have gone to one of two places, and we checked the first place first, and you weren't
so you
there.
chose-
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where's Rosadoy now?
She's within the Redwood Retreat. That's where all the high-ranking officials of the Druids of Wildwood are. I assume that's where the Archdruidess is as well. She's surrounded by Wardens of Zibik, as well as the Great Ancient One.
Who's that?
That is a mantis of great and terrible primal power that the Druids raised.
Like a praying mantis?
Yes. Immense.
You have a big bug?
It's taller than trees.
I mean, there's a lot of things taller than trees, but I get what you're saying.
And she shudders at the thought of it.
I have to head out for the night, guys.
No problem.
Glad to have finally gotten back together for a session.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm sorry about the time change. Remember, it's going to be 4:30 p.m. Eastern, regardless of what Discord says, but I'll try to fix it all tonight.
Bye-bye.
Have a good
Have
one.
a good one.
Bye.
Well, we I don't know. So what is there anything else we should be aware of on the island that you
yes.
guys have set up or plans you have?
You guys have a secret password or medallions or something that you can take new members?
Well, most of the druids are dead now. Whatever remains is at the Redwood Retreat. They'll certainly make a last stand to protect Ruzadoya to the last. Just like I did.
Yeah, that didn't go well for you, did it, though?
Down to the
Your
last
husband's dead.
husband. Yeah. He was a sacrifice I was willing to make, Athanor.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy because, when you say things like that, because it kind of just means that anybody who's mildly more attractive than me, you'd happily let kill me. Yeah, you're kind of messed up,
Yeah, a lot of women are. Let that be a lesson
Next.
out there to the audience.
We provide life advice.
Remember to kill the politicians and don't trust women.
Blaine does not support this.
Oh my god. As her
Not
wife
Rebecca
listens. As her wife listens.
Entirely possible.
And we didn't know all along that Palin's wife was actually a politician as well, so double whammy.
SWAT teams will be at your door shortly.
That's okay. No misogyny here, but this is a very bad woman.
Yes. I feel like we should just kill you.
Please don't. I've surrendered. And
Yeah.
if you were a Pathfinder, that would be bad, but you're not a Pathfinder. So whatever.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm almost the opposite, really.
Oh.
Well, we should probably just give them to the...
Yeah,
Leshy
actually, we'll
or-
just give you to the Leshies and see how long they take before they
Oh, the
drive you
Leshies.
insane.
The Leshies are wonderful. It's just like, and then the Leshy mob comes out and beats her to death in front of you.
Oh,
We did it,
No.
Athanor! We learned what trust is today.
I really appreciate it, guys. I really do. This death is not on my conscience.
No. Not on anyone's conscience. Certainly not the husband's conscience.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that was fun.
It was something.
Yeah.
it was
Yeah, they really did me a solid. Honestly.
That's what you get for putting in the roleplay. All right. So you guys are going to take a day of downtime to get that cure for the Leshies and yourselves and
Yeah.
get yourselves back
Yeah.
together.
Yeah, I mean, they did
Ideally.
just beat someone to death for us, so I feel like we owe them one.
Yeah, you can do that. And your Leshy mob joins the army.
Hooray.
So go ahead, remove those enfeebles. You're no longer diseased, and take a full 2 days rest.
Whoa.
I guess with the information we've received, could I also try to do another lawfare check to see to sort of plan out attacking the Redwood Retreat? I know we
Sure.
have another
Yeah. Palin,
activity. we need to
Palin
do.
is asking for the touch.
Oh, yes, okay. Oh, you can. I think you can just click rest for the night, and you'll be.
Yes, nowhere near enough hit points.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
2 days of rest will bring me up to half health.
Oh, you can just go straight to full health.
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
like a 10-minute action then. Yeah. So, okay. Lawfare.
Yep. Yeah, you start mulling it over in your head, going like, how many siege points do we have?
True.
It's going like, I should really find out how many siege points we have before I make any concrete plans about how many druids there could potentially be at this critical point in the battle.
We never found out because it's like a separate role, right?
Possible. But there is one thing Athanor realizes. The final battle with the Druids of Wildwood will take place at the island of Arenway, Stonehenge.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. So, what did you guys think about our first session back? It was kind of hit and miss with a lot of days, but you know, stuff happens. I'm glad I stayed along longer at this time. I think you guys deserved it to at least have a session after all this time.
Yeah.
I appreciate it because
Good to get back into it.
Yeah, it is good.
I'm happy to be back with the Drang, and I'm excited to see where this conclusion is going to go.
Yeah. Well, I can give you good news. The information that you gave me here today with the Leshies is forming that conclusion. That's part of the reason why I wanted to make sure that you guys, you know, like, actually got a chance to sit down with someone and say, like, well, this is what we know, this is what we don't know, this is what we want to do.
Yeah, that's cool. Awesome.
So, right now you have one quest left that you could potentially do, plus you have another 2 days worth of downtime activities that you could potentially do to earn more siege points, because you guys did earn siege points with the with this root moot thing. So that took 3 days. You did 2 days of downtime during those 3 days. You got this event done. So yeah, lots of stuff done in one session.
Cool.
Nice. Awesome.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty guys, make sure you sign up for next week, and thank you very much for joining me today.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Cheers, guys.
Have a good one, everybody.